Hello, how are you? Welcome to another chat with Nikki. I hope so far your day is going absolutely fantastic because mine is. No, there's nothing wrong with my arm. Again, I've been doing castor oil packs on my wrist because I don't know if I have I don't know what I did. I thought it was carpal tunnel. It's not it. The pain is on the side, so I think it's like a tendon or something. But anyways, castor oil makes me feel better. So anyways, listen, today's devotional, I was just reading it and I was like, oh, I have to share this with my online family. I have to. It's coming out of 2 Timothy, chapter 3, verses 1 through 5. I'm going to read those verses. I want you to read the whole chapter of 2 Timothy. And the title, The Soundtrack of Complaint. Lord help us. Let's get into it. Okay, 2 Timothy, chapter 3, verses 1 through 5. And it starts with the dangers of the last days. Now, what we mean by the last days is before Jesus returns. Now, no one knows when he's coming back, so don't get into all that trying to predict it because you can't. Okay, chapter 3. You should know this, Timothy, that in the last days there will be very difficult times. People will love only themselves and their money. They will be boastful and proud, scoffing at God, disobedient to parents, and ungrateful. They will consider nothing sacred. They will be unloving and unforgiving. They will slander others and have no self-control. They will be cruel and hate what is good. They will betray their friends, be reckless, be puffed up with pride, and love pleasure rather than God. They will act religious, but they will reject the power that could make them godly. Stay away from people like that. Now, we all know all those things right now are happening. So, it says the soundtrack of complaint, 2 Timothy chapter 3, verses 1 through 5, which I just read. Many of us have a quiet soundtrack running through our mind, and the volume is turned down so low we can barely hear it. But the songs are old familiar ones with titles like Slow Cashier Blues, I Just Got Cut Off in Traffic, and My Delivery Was Delayed. Again. Grumbling about the irritations and annoyances of everyday life can become an unconscious habit, at least until we try to turn it off. In 2 Timothy chapter 3, verses 1 through 5, Paul lists a string of behaviors that mark the life of those who are disconnected from the Lord. In addition to these things like selfishness, arrogance, and greed, that list also includes ungratefulness. Being grateful helps us learn to change the way to... Being grateful helps us learn to change the station away from that soundtrack of complaint and instead teaches us to focus on many blessings God gives us each and every day, both big and small. Gratitude doesn't mean plastering a big smile on your face or pretending that an aggravating situation is not aggravating. Instead, our thankfulness reconnects us with God in the midst of everyday challenges of life and teaches us to sing a new song, one that will continue for all of eternity. So for November, we are going to focus on gratefulness. We are going to choose to have a grateful attitude. We are going to choose to be thankful in every situation. So today, I want you to spend some time thanking the Lord. I want you to list 5 things. With your prayer life, let's spend the whole time just being thankful. Thank you, Lord, for waking me up. Thank you for the ability to think. Thank you for the ability to go to work. Thank you for the ability to rest. Thank you for the ability to breathe. Thank you for the ability to forgive. Thank you for the ability to be forgiven. There's so many things that we can be grateful for. Let's read 2 Timothy chapter 3. And I want us to thank the Lord. Let's be thankful this whole month of November. Thankfulness, 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 thankfulness. An attitude of gratitude. We are going to thank the Lord every single day for at least 5 things. And if you can't think of anything, I want you to sit quiet before the Lord and say, Lord, I want to be grateful and I want to show my thankfulness. Please bring to my memory the things that you have done. I love you. Thank you so much for tuning into a chat with Nikki. I will talk to you later. Be grateful. Spend some time with Jesus.